Surviving the summer with our kids. How do you do it? Well, I want to show you what we do. Maybe it'll give you some ideas what you can do for your kids to help you not only survive, but to thrive and have a fabulous, fun summer. Now, the most important thing I want to talk about is screen time, because I think that's the biggest problem we as parents face with our kids. That you'll either love this idea or you'll hate it, but around our house, screen time is earned through the week. It's not automatic when you get up. There are things that you have to do to earn screen time. And I have this list that I print out. I did this last summer. I'm doing it again this summer. And my son has to do all of these things before he's able to watch shows. So he has to earn it. Now here's the fun thing. I have a blank one of these for you. I will leave the link for you and you can print it off for yourself. Make your own little list. Now let's talk about what he has to do before he can watch shows or video games, whatever he chooses. So 3 automatic things. He does these things every day anyways, or he needs to. Brush his teeth, make his bed, and get dressed. He has to pick up his bedroom. Now, if he does this every day, he'll get in the habit of picking up or hopefully putting things back into place. So it's just creating great habits for him. Reading 3 pages aloud in a book. This is just helping his reading skills. Or he can write 1 writing prompt, and I'll show you the cards that I bought in just a second. He has to do 2 pages in his summer bridge book. This is a book that his teacher recommended highly to me to help him so that when he starts 3rd grade, he will be ready to go. He needs to get outside, either with our morning walk that I try to usually do 4 to 5 times a week, or playing outside for 30 minutes. And then the next one is if I have a daily chore for him. This is usually just something that's very easy and light, and it's maybe putting away the dishes or filling up the refillable soap. Now let me show you the writing prompts. These are only half of the cards. Some of the ideas or the prompts that she had, they just weren't something he would relate to, so I pulled them all out so he could just easily pick one if he decides to do this chore. So here's one of them for you. Do you think you might like to be a firefighter? Why or why not? It's not writing a book, it's maybe writing a few little sentences. If you could start a business, what kind of business would you start? What types of products or services would you provide? For $5, what a great idea, just to help with their brain and also their writing. Now, the other research that I told you about was a summer bridge book that his teacher recommended. This has everything they need from reading, writing, math, science, social studies, and fitness. And it's not going to be hard for him to do 2 of these pages a day. There's a bridge book for every grade, from 1st to 2nd, 2nd to 3rd, 3rd to 4th. And here's what I'm doing to make it fun. They have 3 different units. And so every time he completes a unit, he gets to go to the grocery store and pick out a treat, whatever that looks like for him. This just helps him keep motivated and it gives him a little incentive to keep going. Another thing that I always do is to make a summer fun ideas for when he comes to me and says, Mom, I'm bored, there's nothing to do. I can point him to this page and I can hang this on the fridge or wherever and say, hey buddy, go check out that list. That'll give you some ideas of things that you enjoy that you can go do. And I also have this blank page for you that you can print off with the other one. If this video has been helpful for you, I'd love for you to hit the like button so this can just spread to other moms that are hoping to thrive this summer. Along with the required reading on this page, I've also challenged him. This is the first year I'm doing this, but I've challenged him and I told him that I would give him $1 for every chapter book that he's read. So I'm interested to see what he does with that. So he has to read 3 pages a day to me. So that just helps him up the ante for reading books this summer. I want to give him a love for reading. He can also, I found 2 to 3 summer reading programs. There's one through Barnes & Noble. You can get a free book if you read a certain amount of books through the summer. You can choose your free book. There's one that has a Pizza Hut pizza, and I'll link all of this together for you. And then there's one through our library. I'm not sure what the prizes for that are, but we'll check that out. So those are just some extra things to encourage him to start reading. It's my hope to help him build a strong and healthy character. So I have purchased this workbook for us to go through slowly this summer. It complements the book Raising Emotionally Strong Boys by David Thomas. Excellent book. You absolutely need to read it. And so we're gonna go through this maybe one little section a week for the summer. It's so good. I've already read through it to make sure he was ready for it. I highly recommend that you check this out. Also purchased this book, which has been recommended to me. I'm not sure that he's ready for this one yet, but we may start it at least. This is a book that's written by a pediatrician, and she goes over all things boys. This is for boys 8+. Just read through it before you start it with your son. Do not just throw this book at him and say, good luck. Hope you have fun reading this. This is something that you want to read together with him. But it covers all the things from how to take care of your body to what's going to happen to your body as you grow and go through puberty. I shared a lot of different resources with you, from the free printable to the writing prompts and the workbooks. And I'm also going to add, I'm going to pull them all together for you, and I'm also going to add in the over 60 screen-free activities for boys that they can do by themselves. You'll want to check those out below. Here's to a fabulous summer for all of us.